What happens when two newlyweds load up the bikes, pack a paramotor, and head to one of the most rugged and beautiful places in the Midwest? Over the next 5 days, we'll fly over endless shorelines, explore forgotten roads, ride through the wilderness, and chase adventures we never could have planned. This wasn't just a honeymoon, it became a journey we'll never forget. We started off this epic journey with an ice cold beer at the Keweenaw Brewing Company, a popular craft brewery based in Houghton, Michigan. It's known for producing a variety of local beers such as the Pickaxe Blonde, the Widowmaker Black Ale, and the Red Jacket Ale. It overlooks the beautiful Portage Lake Lift Bridge on the waterfront. After a quick cruise around town on the bike, we decided to go up to the Quincy Mine, and across the street is a must stop, the Four Sons Fish and Chip and Peterson's Fish Market. It's a family-owned business in Hancock, Michigan, specializing in fresh Lake Superior fish. After that, we jumped on the bike and headed over to the Red Ridge Wooden Dam. It's a very unique, historic timber crib dam that it takes a small walk in to get to.
What in the world?
After a long day, we were ready for dinner, so we stopped at the local landmark, the Library Restaurant and Bar. Beautiful place that served up a charbroiled ribeye that was absolutely delicious. Fueled us up for our nighttime when we went back to Small Craft Brewery. We started our second morning at Suomi Restaurant, great little Finnish restaurant right in downtown Houghton. Fueled us up for our trip to Hungarian Falls. After that, we headed to Keweenaw Coffee Works in Calumet, Michigan. As you can see, it's a beautiful little spot where we decided to get an iced coffee because the weather was so toasty. We came across this old antique store, and it's 4 stories of antiques. Very unique personalities and a lot of cool old stuff. We headed up along the north shore of the peninsula and came across a restaurant that we're going to go to later in the video, Fitzgerald's. Many people recommended checking it out, and it did not disappoint. After heading from Eagle River, we made it to Eagle Harbor and the Eagle Harbor Light Station. We stopped at Silver River Falls and unloaded the dirt bike so we could take the Brockway Mountain Drive on 2 wheels instead of in a car. I can imagine that in fall, this place is probably one of the busiest spots on the whole Keweenaw Peninsula because the views are absolutely breathtaking.
Wow.
Here is a scenic view overlooking Copper Harbor, which is the furthest main city on the tip of the Keweenaw Peninsula. And we were told that there's a gorgeous trail to a place called High Rocks. That's the worst, you'll get stung right in the face. Rocks aren't that high. Once we got out to the tip, we were rewarded with this gorgeous view, and we learned that it's an amazing spot to take your camper and go out and camp. No way. After that, we arrived at our stay for night 2, where we decided to do a little rustic tent camping. I've heard of Gay, Michigan before, but this is the first time ever getting there. As you can see, it's gay. Definitely everything about the town, even the honey, it's gay. We got to the gay bar, that's the actual name, and found it to be a very, very quaint and unique place. Right across the street was a beautiful spot to take off. Launched the Paramotor, and I was only about a quarter mile away from the water. Got up for the first flight of the whole trip. Now this was awesome because the conditions were beautiful and so were the views. After taking off, you can see these are all the old trailings from the mine that was there. It's not just a sand beach. Got to get up and got about a half-hour flight before coming back in. So I was able to put that down and get the first successful flight. Oh, back on the ground now. We got a good flight. The next morning we headed to Miner's Cafe back in Calumet for a delicious breakfast. And then it was our relaxation day. We headed to the Nordic Spa at Mount Bohemia. The place is $52, but if you have a season pass at Mount Bohemia, it gets you in for free. Absolutely stunning location in the middle of the Keweenaw Peninsula where we enjoyed several hours of swimming and just getting to hang out. We rented half of a house and it had perfect views of the lake. And it was time once again to jump on the bike and do another cruise. Back on the Brockway Trail again, checking out some of the coastlines, and finally getting into Copper Harbor to have some of Captain Matt's famous fish tacos. Probably the best. That night was a special night because we decided to go to Fitzgerald's down in Eagle Harbor. It was highly recommended, the udon noodles. So I got that and Rochelle got the fettuccine. Morning number 3, we started at Jacobs Falls. It's right down the street from the Jam Pot, and the Jam Pot is famous in the Keweenaw Peninsula. It is a bakery and place that is run by monks. I guess in the summer you get lines out the door. This wasn't too busy today, but they have the most delicious jams and bakeries you could imagine. So the whole trip we've been scoping out where we can go flying. Finally on the way we saw this great sand harbor and thought this is going to be it. I took a walk down to check it out and thought this is plenty of area to take off on the Paramotor. And now the final and the best part. This was our last night there and I was able to get at the Paramotor, do a beach takeoff. Wing fell back a little bit but was able to get off the ground. I realized quickly the view was absolutely beautiful and the conditions were phenomenal. First thing I noticed as I got out, there was a couple little schools of fish. So I'm gonna swing back over the top and take a look. Here it is. I'm only about 100 feet up, but kind of getting the bearings of where I'm gonna fly and what I'm gonna check out. There's the school of fish again. There was 3 distinct schools, so I followed them around and just kind of checked it out. You can see that dark spot right there. I don't know, there might be 100 fish in that one, and the next one looked even bigger. Look at these beautiful rocks in the forest. Absolutely stunning with the crystal clear waters to see how those rock formations are. Getting to fly around up here was definitely a lifetime goal, something I've always wanted to do. If you look down the coastline, that's looking up towards Eagle Harbor, and beyond that is Copper Harbor. So this looks over the peninsula. You can get a pretty good view. the smoothest air, the best paramotor conditions I have ever flown in. And I've been flying for 12 years and have over 800 flights, and this view, amazing. Looking all the way down to Eagle River, just a gorgeous view. This shoreline, just stunning. So this was the cherry on top of an absolutely amazing honeymoon up to the Keweenaw Peninsula. We're able to do so many different things. If you're ever thinking about taking a trip, 4 days is a perfect amount of time. There's so much outdoor stuff to do, and if you get good weather like we did, you'll be able to be outside every single day. After enjoying the view from up high, I came back down low. Rochelle was out in the water and got to do a perfect foot drag across the waters of Lake Superior. Here's coming in to do the landing, swooped it, and right set her down on the beach. Got to talk to a couple people on the beach about flying. Just absolutely incredible. Here's Rochelle's view of the landing. That was insane.
Some cool videos I got. Good
That
job,
was
babe.
crazy.
Yeah, good.
I'm just gonna carry this up to the car. That was it. That was it. 2 amazing flights and 4 incredible days on Michigan's Keweenaw Peninsula. Thank you so much for following along, and we'll see you guys in the next one.